It's a difficult draw though. Johanne Defay, she always looks more comfortable on these reef break locations than just about any of the other competitors as far as going for high impact turns on critical sections. Growing up surfing reef over there at St. Lou, I don't think she gets too rattled about hitting the bottom. She just goes for it.
Yeah, that's one thing. Johanne Defay is not afraid to hit the lip on shallow sections. We've seen her cloud break going for gold. She's a winner there. Maui is the same thing. When it hits that shallow inside section or the cave stands up, she's there to meet the lip.
30 seconds remaining.
Coco well positioned at the moment. She's going to take the first ride of round 2 off the bottom. Stylish carve to get this ride started. Building speed, a bit of foam on the face can make things difficult. Recovers well from a bobble off the bottom, but just gets a little hung up in the lip there and goes down.
Yeah, we see Coco drop in here. Great read on that first turn. So important to place that first maneuver on that first section so you don't get caught racing through this whole ride. Second carving maneuver, and this is where it just kind of bobbles up. You know, we've been talking about how it fattens up on that section and then gives a bit of push. You look, you know, you think that wave just reeling, but when you see it from this bottom angle, you can tell what they're contending with. There's that refraction coming off the cave at you.
As we see Joanne up a very strong first turn, but she doesn't get the opportunity to add more points down the line, and she'll kick out just over 23.5 minutes to go. Coco back out there with priority.
And Johanne Defay paddles in beautifully here. Great first turn, really digs in that rail, and then there's that little bit of rib right there that she kind of gets stuck on, and then the water kind of slaps the board from under her feet. What she's going to do now is just sit underneath Joanne.
She's going to go ahead and lock in.
Johanne Defay up now. So banking on this wave, providing some opportunity. First turn solid, second turn digs in, and she makes sure of a finish here on the closeout. A nice little floating re-entry.
See this wave, it doesn't have too much wall stretching out ahead, but Joanne does so well just to keep it tidy on every section that comes to meet her. Just having the wherewithal to hit those sections as they come her way. She doesn't race out in front of it, but stays in that meaty, bowly section.
And perhaps challenge for a title. Here she goes, trying to correct a mistake from earlier on with priority. Couple of nice turns to get this ride started. The 26-year-old on fire at the moment. And that's a bit more like it. So she was looking for a 5.14 to make the jump into the lead.
See this drop in right here. She bides her time and then just attacks that lip. You can tell those eyes are looking forward down the line, but she's making sure that every turn that she does is a strong maneuver. She's completing those moves and then looking to the next one. So well put together wave. This is the rib right there that she just uses, and that momentum throws her forward into that second turn. I'm really impressed with the way that Coco was able to just stay on top of all of those sections.
Bay, of course, they have the Tournament of Champions. The PGA event kicks off early January with all the event winners throughout the season taking part. Coco Ho up at the moment. Her last wave, a 6.33. She's back in front and looking to get rid of a 3.83 now. And this wave holding up nicely. Coco's going to finish it off right there on the inside. This should help things.
Going to do well in this event. Drops in on this one. Love the drop to the bottom. We're talking about her approach in that top third. The way that she's just able to come out of every turn with a lot of speed. Never fully extends her body. Those knees are always like little springs, just absorbing every little bump and bobble on this wave and using them to her advantage. Great read throughout this ride.
Looking to replace a 3.83.
You can see there's multiple ribs up that face. It's not an easy wave to surf, Ronnie, especially when those fins are going free and there's a bit of refraction coming back at you on that keiki ball.
Maybe the opportunity to get barreled at the start, but the second ride's looking even better. And Joanne's taking off. Fading a little just to set up this first turn. Nice big hook off the top. A lot of wall to work with. It's stretching out in front of her, and she can't get to that final section. She kicks out. Priority.
Yeah, this is a bigger wave for Joanne. You see her just setting up that first swoop and then really tries to gain some speed. You can tell the rails are just disengaging as she's like going through those little bits of lump, just unable to meet the lip.
Priority out there with Coco Ho at the moment in the blue jersey. She also has the heat lead. She's trying to improve on a 6.33 with this wave. Takes it from Johanne Defay, draws off the bottom. Beautiful drawn out carve to get things started. Up into the lip and bashes it. The wave's going to shut down. Just the two moves to really make a mark and lock in an excellent number.
Yeah, you can see that bit of wind has picked up, that offshore howling off the lip of that wave. Coco almost gets a little bit caught up on that lip.
Well, Coco's got plenty of years ahead of her.
So true. We're watching a replay of Coco's last ride now.
That's right, the 4.6 for Coco. This is, this is her 7-point ride, excuse me. You can tell that she just unleashes a couple turns. I was kind of arming when she was meeting the lip, it was kind of holding her back.
Here we go, countdown.
Don't think that's going to be the score, Ronnie.
3, 2,
this one coming to a close, and Coco Ho hanging on for the victory. And she's into round 3. And the local crowd is absolutely loving that result as the Hawaiian moves on through.